Bossman Show. Check us out, bossmanshow.com. It's time for a part of the show we give you the bad takes of the week, and where, as we say here in the Bossman Show, Jay knows it's herself. Bad takes get even worse takes. So, Jay, I'm gonna throw it to you first. What is your first take that's gonna set the tone for today's bad takes?
All right. A man covers himself in peanut butter and walks around a dog park after losing a bet. This happened over in Arlington, Texas. He came in last in his fantasy football league, and he had to do a very crazy thing as part of his punishment, and that was to walk around a dog park covered head to toe in peanut butter. He's just 25 years old. He never played fantasy football before this year, but decided to join a league with some high school friends who had been playing together since 2009. Wow. He was dogged by bad luck from the beginning when his top draft choice, Pittsburgh Steelers running back Le'Veon Bell, ended up sitting out the entire season. As a result, Strode was given a choice of paying $250 to the winning person or perform a humiliating stunt. So Trout chose to do the stunt. And standing in a Dallas dog park for 10 minutes in only a gold Speedo, and he was covered in peanut butter. That's what happened. He lost the bet in a fantasy football league, and he decided to forego paying $250 and to cover himself in peanut butter instead.
Yeah, I want to know who covered him. Did he do it himself, or did they do it? Because if they did it, that's those are the issues right there. If they did it. Secondly, while you're in a dog park, that's a terrible take. I'm pretty sure you had dogs licking you, which is not a fun thing, obviously, if you got peanut butter on you. You can, and to the friends, you can come up with a better punishment than that. I mean, peanut butter all over the body in a dog park. So what lame-os are you hanging around? Like, that's terrible.
Exactly.
Like, and sir, if you're that, okay, I hate to say this, you should be able to hustle $250 for somebody. You know what I'm saying? Maybe, pay a loan, cut some grass, or anything. But I would not choose to be like a fool, because now, forever, you're a meme, now you're viral, now you're on the Bossman Show, and now you're a bad take. And I'm asking you, sir, what's your deal? You got the total shebang here, sir. And also, you're around dogs. You know my take on dogs, okay? That's already a weird take, okay? So, to you and your friends, I want you all to go find the Rio Grande River that does not have a wall up yet, thank God, and jump in it and never come back, because all you all are loser ass jabronis who need help, whose takes are already bad. And I'm pretty sure the rest of your takes are even worse than that. I guarantee you.
Yep. Now he's known as the peanut butter guy.
Peanut butter loser is what he is. Peanut butter loser. PBL. Peanut butter loser. Call that man Reese's. Like, dude, really? My Lord. Pray for this fool. What else we got, Jay?
A court has ruled that a man cannot have his gun license after his dog shoots him with a rifle. This happened out of Munich, Germany. I don't know if I'm pronouncing the place right. Munich.
Yeah,
but
right.
All right. So a German court has ruled that a dog owner isn't fit to carry firearms license after his dog shot him with a rifle. Yes, his dog shot him with a rifle. The Munich Administrative Court on Tuesday dismissed the man's appeal against an earlier decision by Bavarian authorities to withdraw his license to own a rifle as well as his hunting permit. The decision followed a 2016 incident in which the man, who is a passionate hunter, was shot in the arm after his dog managed to release the trigger on a loaded rifle that was lying in this car. The court ruled that the hunter couldn't be relied upon because it must be assumed that he will handle firearms and ammunition carelessly in the future as well. The man, and his name was not released to any outlet, he can appeal the verdict at some point in time in the future.
First of all, first take, why is your dog near a rifle in the back seat? That's my first take. Second,
Yep.
why's your dog in your car? I don't get that take either. Why is your dog in your car? Dogs aren't supposed to be in cars unless they're going to a vet or something. And Jay, I learned something new that I didn't know about until like 2 weeks ago. A vet ER. I was perplexed by that already. There's a vet ER in Atlanta. Why?
Yep.
So I have that take. Why is the gun? Why is the clip not? Why is the holster? Why is the clip on? Why is it not secured and on safety? So the dog can't take his paws and trigger the damn thing and damn near kill you. So this whole take is terrible. And yes, you are careless because you put yourself in a bad spot and your animal took you in a worse spot, obviously. So, sir, what's your deal? I don't know what your deal is. I know what you could be dead, but you're not. You were saved by grace. And Jay, what has happened? As you always say, we start off with a take about the peanut butter loser. Then we go to a man getting shot by his dog in the back seat. That is a worse take. The bad takes become even worse takes, and that just happened with these two stories right here, right in plain view. Where that take says the same, it got worse. The second story was always worse than the first. And where did I lie, people? Like, come on, like seriously.
You ain't telling no lies. The facts are right there.
Oh my God. Germany, please do better. Now, Jay, this is a story similar to this story, but not quite, but similar. And this is a sad story, but it's a bad take. It's terrible. Where we have a Arizona man dying after being shot, testing out new bulletproof vest from his friend.
He was shot while wearing a bulletproof vest?
He was testing it out. See if it worked.
Wow.
Why would you test it out?
Yeah, it's not a game. Like, guns and bullets and stuff like that, that's not a game. So he wanted to test it out to see if he got shot for real in real life, if it would work?
And it didn't. He bought it at a sporting goods store. I'm not going to name the name. But he bought it there, a sporting goods store that's very famous. And he wanted to test out his new bulletproof vest, and he went through it and took him out.
Wow. Yeah, that is sad, though.
But
also stupid at the same time.
He did because of his own stupidity. I'm sorry. I don't mean to be that way, but he killed himself. To me, it's just a suicide. He got Kevorkian. Seriously. Dad, if you're that dumb, I don't see you deserve to die. If you're that dumb, you know what I'm saying. You get the point, you know? And, Jay, once again, follow the pattern. Peanut butter, dog shooting man willingly getting shot since I was bulletproof vest he got from a sporting goods store. And then he's lost his life for it. Jay, they're getting worse.
They're getting worse.
I mean, the texts are deteriorating as we go. This is no joke, people. Y'all think I'm playing out here. Hell, I got more takes for you. You know what another bad take is, Jay? Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm being a hard ass. But if you take Waffle House up on their offer for a couple's dinner for Valentine's Day, that's a bad take.
Yep.
I mean, like, I'm sorry. I can save some money, but I am not taking no Valentine's Day couple date at Waffle House. And
yeah.
And this is what is troubling, Jay. There was 1,740 Waffle House dinners in Atlanta served on Valentine's Day for couples.
Wow.
What are they thinking? The takes are getting worse.
That's not a good look.
The takes are getting worse, people. Like, I'm serious. Like, we live our lives around bad takes. Like, you got a man with a peanut butter, a man, a dog, a man getting shot by a dog, a man dying for getting shot by his friend for his bulletproof vest. We got over 1,000 people in Atlanta going to Waffle House for dates on Valentine's Day. Where in the hell the world coming to?
The world's coming to a bad take.
Yes. And I got more, because it's getting worse, obviously. Jay, I sent you a picture of a Facebooker from Atlanta who, I don't know how they did it. They got MLK on a do-rag, okay? And so bad. The take is, drip too hard, don't stand too close, you're going to mess around and drown off this wave. MLK on the civil rights movement. What? That is a terrible take.
Yeah, I don't even get it. What do they even mean by that? Drip too hard, don't get too close. What does that even mean?
I have no idea what that means. And I'm not afraid of you trying to meme up MLK with a do-rag either. Like, why are we doing this to MLK? Why are we do-ragging up MLK? Why? Like, seriously. I mean, must we ratify everything? Like, it just blows my mind the takes people come up with. Like, I ran through 5 takes that were just worse about each take and worse. Each take deteriorated to something worse. MLK, probably one of the most important Americans ever in history. You mark him up in a, quote, gold do-rag and put this ridiculous quote that, quote, drip too hard, don't stand too close, you're gonna mess around and drown off this wave. MLK on civil rights. That's your take? That'll be his take.
That's your take. That doesn't even have anything to do with MLK. I don't even get what they mean. I can't even begin to even decode this.
Like, I don't understand. Like,
neither do I.
Do not deface MLK with your thuggery. Do not put your ratified activity on MLK. Please. And what makes it worse, Jay, the bad take had 22 likes of the bad take. So that's 22 more effed up individuals who like that take. And 30 comments. 30 losers, okay?
Insane.
So, folks, that's just bad take segment 1. We got bad segment 2 out for the break. We're gonna break down for you proper radio show guest etiquette, because I've come to find out that jabronis who want to be on shows and lead hosts on waste their time and act like everything's all good. Hell no, it's not all good, jabronis. We're gonna address you next on the Bossman Show on your radio.
For all your photo, video, and voiceover needs, check out the fine folks at Blu-ray Productions. They will take good care of you. If you don't believe me, you can see for yourself. Check out their work at blueberryproductions.tv, the Facebook page, Blueberry Productions, also a Vimeo page, a YouTube page, and it's Blueberry, BLUBERRY, Prod on Twitter. Check them out today. Blueberry Productions, great people, great work, great service.
Hey there, your yard took a real beating this summer. Luckily, Scott's Turf Builder Winter Guard has your back. Just feed your grass with Scott's again this fall when the air is cool and the soil is warm. It's the perfect time to give your lawn a boost. If you do, Winter Guard will give your yard the nourishment it needs to help weak, thin grass recover and support root growth, giving you a greener, more resilient lawn both now and next spring. Guaranteed. Grab a bag of Scott's Turf Builder Winter Guard today. You'll be back to barbecuing in no time. This is a Scott's Yard.
Hey parents, we all try to be extra careful with our children in the car, but then we get an important call or text. Remember, our children are watching. Make every drive a good example. Be in the zone. Turn off your phone. Visit childrenshospital.vanderbilt.org/BITZ to learn more about our Teen Driver Safety Program. Brought to you by Monroe Carroll Jr. Children's Hospital at Vanderbilt, the Ford Motor Company Fund, and the Allstate Foundation.
Hello, my name is Travis Williams, President and CEO of Academics and Athletic Consulting, focusing on educating and empowering tomorrow's collegiate athletic leaders. My passion is for the education and genuine concern and care for today's student athlete. It's the centerpiece of my life's work. A college education, both in and out of the classroom, is a truly rewarding benefit. For more information on AAC, you can go to www.academicsandathleticsconsulting.com. Once again, www.academicsandathleticsconsulting.com. Or you can follow me on Facebook at Academics and Athletic Consulting, or Twitter at Coach TWill24, or Instagram Travis L. Williams 24. Or you can call me at 404-542-6079. Once again, AAC is very proud to partner with J.R. McHenry of the Bossman Radio Show, covering sports and entertainment across the country. Please tune in weekly for informative, entertaining, and expert analysis on today's sports and entertainment topics. Thank you.
Hip-hop fans, I got a great album for you. The debut album from Family Grind ENT, True Speech and 313 Fresh. We're going to give you 2 discs, 33 songs of pure, genuine hip-hop. Albums available on iTunes, Amazon, Google Play, illstreetrex.com, and streaming live right now on Rhapsody, Beats Music, Spotify, Xbox Music, Slacker Radio, and SoundCloud. Check them out today. True Speech and 313 Fresh. Family Grind ENT. Believe in it. Get it.
A gorgeous tan from Suntan City gives you an inner glow that relights the fire when you run into your first crush.
Vicky, who was that?
An old boyfriend.
Lucky you just tanned at Suntan City.
Lucky he's single. We're doing lunch tomorrow.
Won't be single for long then.
During Tour of the City, try all 5 tans, including spray tan, for just $4.99. Restrictions may apply. Click to buy now.
Suntan City, let yourself shine.
When you're a teen, you finally get to make some of your own decisions. Who are you going to hang out with? What do you want to be? Are you going to glance at that text while driving? Remember, a split second is all it takes for something tragic to happen. Be in the zone. Turn off your phone. Visit childrenshospital.vanderbilt.org/BITZ to learn more about our Teen Driver Safety Program. Brought to you by Monroe Carroll Jr. Children's Hospital at Vanderbilt, the Ford Motor Company Fund, and the Allstate Foundation.
It's maybe the night that my dreams might let me know. All the stars are closer. All the stars are closer.
Tell me what you gonna do to me. Confrontation ain't nothing new to me. You could bring a bullet, bring a sword, bring a morgue, but you can't bring the truth to me.
Alexa, play Kendrick Lamar and SZA.
Okay.
Maybe the night that my dreams might let me know. All the stars are closer.
With Amazon Music, a voice is all you need. Get tens of millions of songs. Download the Amazon Music app today.
Yeah, it's your man JC, the host with the most, baby, and it goes down each and every Saturday night right here in the city of Memphis. That's right, y'all. It goes down at Clicks Sports Bar Memphis, baby. 3705 Malco Way, Memphis, Tennessee, 38125. Come out and join us, the Three Kings, each and every Saturday night for the livest karaoke in the city. Everybody gets in free till 10 p.m. Only $5 after. Great food. We got drink specials. We got all kind of games, man. We got the pool tables popping. Whatever you want, we got you, man. Come on out. Have a good time with us each and every Saturday night. That's Clicks Sports Bar, Memphis.
Alright, folks. Back on the Bossman Show. Bad Take segment 2. Jay, you and I have both been in business for a while. Doing radio. And we have to book guests for our shows to be prosperous and, have success and build a buzz. And we do a lot of emailing with publicists or email media production directors or sports directors or whatever about getting coaches, players, artists, entertainers on the show. And what I feel like happens is, Jay, these potential guests sometimes take us for granted, like we don't matter. Like, oh, it's just a radio host. I don't show up, it's all good. It's not all good. We set out real estate for our show, block out time of our week to prepare for interviews, to book you, work with your publicist, work with your media people to get you on the show. And if you waste our time and no call, no show, or reschedule, and still no call, no show, and then try to act like it's all good, what is wrong with you? Like, fool me once, shame on me, fool me twice, shame on me, and just street time I'm a fool. So it's like, nah, we're not doing this. So I feel like radio guests need to be more considerate of the host and not waste our time. We put in time and effort to reach out to these people, set up times, and research these interviews, promote them in some cases, and they don't show up and we look like I could damn fool after the fact. So that's what me personally, I don't promote start recording. Some people promote and before they record, they end up getting burned. I learned earlier in the game about that. But what are your thoughts on any guests who don't have etiquette with us hosts and blow us off or leave us hanging with no call, no shows?
That stuff is so annoying, especially because I've experienced it a couple times myself, so I completely understand where you're coming from. That is so annoying, and to me it's also kind of, in a way, disrespectful, because just like you said, the host, we have to go out of our way to, not only schedule and block off a time for them, but we're also going back and forth with their publicist or manager or whoever represents them at that time to get them in, get whatever information we need to get from them, between the bio, the photos, and any other information that we need, plus, promo, pre-promo, if that's what we do, which I don't. I do the same thing that you do. I don't promote before recording. But the hosts that do pre-promo, they have to also do that as well, doing pre-promo and everything like that. So there is work that goes into it. So when they just don't show up and don't even have the common decency to call and ask to reschedule or even say, hey, I'm going to be a few minutes late, is that okay? And they just leave you hanging. It's kind of like, screw you in a way. So in those type of situations, if they do it once, or twice, in my mind, I'm already thinking they're going to do it again. Once they reach that second time of standing me up, like, there is no coming back for an interview. It's like, it's just done. Like, no, you're not scheduling an interview with me.
Exactly. Or if you tell me to call you and I call you and answer the phone. Mm-hmm. Like, that just ticks me off. Like, me and a guest was texting. He changed the time with me twice. When the time we agreed on, so I called him voicemail. And he said I responded back to my text. But it's like, dude, you know what you did. If you didn't want to do it, just say you don't want to do it,
Right, and that's my thing. If they're not available, just say from the get they're not available. But don't schedule, put us through that, and then just not show up, because our time is valuable to us.
You gotta consider,
and that's not cool.
You gotta consider the research on the interview, prepare for the interview. Getting production ready, getting people in place to get everything going right. I mean, it's a process here, people. There's more people just than the host. We are only what we are without our staffs and who help us beyond the air. And it's more than just showing up. I think that's another thing these people don't realize. It's more than just showing up.
Right.
And I just feel like it's poor class, it's bush league, it happens. And especially if your team sucks, you should want good publicity, okay? I'm not going to name the team idiot, but if your team sucks, you should want a good interview about your sorry-ass team. Okay? Or if you're a third-rate actor, you should be grateful. Who ain't been famous for years. Only a name gets you over, sir. That's all I'm saying. Or you can be like a fake reality TV star, come on for 4 seconds, Jay. 4 seconds in a chair with with a robe on him. All I'm saying. You can be that guy. But I'm just saying, folks, guests be better, or you won't get on nobody's radio shows. Now, Jay, a few more bad takes I have out of Atlanta. Now, I'm glad our good friend Alvin didn't see this at the airport, Jay. But there was 200 plus pounds of marijuana found stuffed in luggage at the Atlanta airport. This is my thing about this take, Jay. How do you think you're going to get that much weed to the airport here in Atlanta?
Right.
So they think we don't see that in TSA when they scan your bag?
Exactly. Somebody's going to see it and find them out. They're going to get caught. They didn't think this through?
Unless you went through Alvin's lane, you ain't going to get away with this, okay? Unless he took care of your bag, you wouldn't get away with this. I'm just saying. But you know the airports be on 10 right now with terrorist threats, and you can't slip weed through the airport like you used to. You can't mail. You can mail weed. You can't mail weed no more like you used to. Even the post office got scanners that look in boxes now. You can't do it. And the people got arrested were 18, 17, and 12.
What?
Yes.
Dang.
I don't know how they got that much work at that age to afford
That's what I'm wondering, like, wow, really?
Yes. But the Atlanta airport is on 10, Jay, because we got this. We got 4 men arrested from Atlanta airport from Brazil with 300 pounds of marijuana.
Even more marijuana?
That came through Alvin's lane. That was international. That was Brazil. Alvin man, I said that he couldn't stop that.
Wow.
Like, they
transport all types of stuff through that airport.
Man, like the Atlanta airport on 10 right now. I'm telling you. It's on 10 now. This happened down in by Florida. Once again, while we're trying to transport cocaine through a boat. But the Coast Guard seized over 18 tons of cocaine near Key Biscayne, worth more than $460 million.
What? Wow.
What? Make sure you don't slip this through on a boat. I don't understand.
On a boat.
I don't understand. I don't get this. Like, I get you want to be a drug kingpin, but you have to have the takes to do it. Now, I'm no criminal, but I know how to think rationally, how to be a criminal, and I wouldn't do these things.
Yeah, like, this is just crazy and insane.
The airport and the Key Biscayne. That's one of the Coast Guard. The Coast Guard has a post on Key Biscayne. You want to come through South Beach, fools? South Beach, rather. You don't want to come through Key Biscayne. They have a post there. That's what the light post is. The lighthouse lights up on Key Biscayne. You don't want to do it on Key Biscayne. Now, if you want to sneak in the country, come through Key Biscayne. Not drugs. They know about boats. You want to sneak on Key Biscayne through the little open area and get in the country. That's how they do that, people. To let y'all know. So a wall won't stop that. A wall will not stop Key Biscayne being an easy entrance to the country. Just saying. Or South Beach too. Easy way in the country. So yeah, drug dealers be smarter. And we have an Atlanta grandmother accused of drug trafficking out of her home, Jay. Deputies seized 30K worth of marijuana and dozens of guns from a 62-year-old Caucasian grandmother.
Wow. Okay, Grandma was getting gangsta over there. What?
Yeah. And I'm concerned about what's going on in Atlanta, Georgia right now. Like, why is all these bad takes around my city?
Pretty much.
Like, what is going on? And then, before I close up shop, Jay, I want to cover this real quick. I'll text you about the Smoothie King this weekend. The lady was mad because I didn't tip her for making me a smoothie. Now, Jay, when did Smoothie King become a tipping place where you tip people at? You're making a smoothie.
I'm not sure because we don't have Smoothie King in our area, but I don't see a reason to tip somebody for simply making a smoothie. It's kind of like, do you tip people at Starbucks for making your coffee? No.
And she's like, you're not going to tip me? What did you do? You pushed a button. That was my take. You pushed a button. What did you do? I mean, you're not going to tip me? What did you do? I made your smoothie. Helpful, you pushed the button. She's like, that was
yeah, not like she made it homemade and she was working her behind off to get you this perfect smoothie.
Ma'am, you pushed the button and spewed out my smoothie. I'm gonna tip you for that. The machine deserves more than you do.
Oh, wow.
She's like, quote, it's her quote to me, Jay. Quote, sir, I processed the machine. Ma'am, what does that even mean?
What does she mean by she processed the machine? What does she mean by this?
I mean, your take to me was, sir, I processed the machine. What does that even mean?
I don't even know what it means, so I'm just lost as you are.
I told her, ma'am, I want to wear the quote, machine's going to be processed by humans.
And she meant this. That's the thing. She meant this.
I said, ma'am, I'm thanking for my banana smoothie. I'm leaving. You're not going to tip me? Ma'am, the machine did the work, not you. I processed the machine to make your smoothie. Well, ma'am, I'm not tipping you or the machine for making my smoothie. Have a good day.
She had some nerve.
But she gave us a classic take. Quote, I processed the machine.
She processed the machine. This is a new one. She processed this machine.
I don't know what that means.
What does she mean? Like she made this machine go through a process?
Did you push a button in the machine, push out the smoothie correctly? Did you just reboot the machine? What do you mean by, quote, you processed the machine?
Yeah, I don't get that. Like, is she a mechanic or something? Was the machine broken at one point and she fixed it, so because of her, this machine can make smoothies again? Like, what is it that she did that was so special?
You had to tell me this, like, sir, I processed the machine. Like, what's gonna make this gonna move me? It's not gonna move me, lady. You're not gonna move me with that tape. I don't care about you processing the machine. I care about my smoothie being good, not you, quote, process the machine. I don't care about that. Hell, I don't care. She was so flustered by me just refusing to tip her. So that's why I text you, like, what, in your opinion, Jay, are tip appropriate places? Like, I've noticed these things with these new machines they got that they ring up stuff where they won't put tips on it. I'm not tipping Burger King. I'm not tipping a wing place. I'm not tipping the mom and pop store with my, because also when you pay with debit card. That's the trick. That's the new trick too. So I'm gonna start paying with cash again. See if that cuts out these receipts with tip on it. I'm not tipping you for this crap. A Smoothie King wants a tip for a damn smoothie that costs $3.79.
They have some nerve.
Okay, you want a tip? What is your tip on $3.79? It's not $1 even. I don't think, is it? Is it even $1?
No, I think it would be like 20 or 30 cents or something.
So, okay. Chick was wilding over 20 of a quarter then.
Basically.
She gave me a take that I processed the machine for a quarter.
And isn't she getting paid hourly anyway? So what's she worried about this so-called tip for?
Oh my, she is. I think Smoothie King is an hourly place. I think it is. So, wow. As I thought, the taste got worse.
They sure did. This is ridiculous.
We gotta say that take quote, I processed the machine.
Yeah, and she meant that. She really went with that take.
That is one of the worst things I've heard in my life. Or shoplifters will be quote prostituted from last week.
Prostituted.
Like, that was pretty bad too. Lord, just by going shopping, I get these bad takes. Like, Jesus.
Yep.
Quote, I processed the machine. And that was living infamy right there. Lady, ma'am, her name was Shaquanda. You remember seeing now? Shaquanda Major Smoothie. Shaquanda. It's about a take a Shaquanda would give me. That's about right.
Uh-huh.
So, to Shaquanda Smoothie King, thank you for your contribution to the Bossman Show this week. Your take was so bad it was good. So, folks, up next, to close the show out this week is the Boss Report with Jay and myself. Hold tight. We coming back at you after the break. BossmanShow.com, the home for all things Bossman Show.
For all your photo, video, and voiceover needs, check out the fine folks at Blueberry Productions. They will take good care of you. If you don't believe me, you can see for yourself. Check out their work at blueberryproductions.tv, the Facebook page, Blueberry Productions, also a Vimeo page, a YouTube page, and it's Blueberry, BLUBERRY, Prod on Twitter. Check them out today. Blueberry Productions, great people, great work, great service.
Hey there, your yard took a real beating this summer. Luckily, Scott's Turf Builder Winter Guard has your back. Just feed your grass with Scott's again this fall when the air is cool and the soil is warm. It's the perfect time to give your lawn a boost. If you do, Winter Guard will give your yard the nourishment it needs to help weak, thin grass recover and support root growth, giving you a greener, more resilient lawn both now and next spring. Guaranteed. Grab a bag of Scott's Turf Builder Winter Guard today. You'll be back to barbecuing in no time. This is a Scott's Yard.
Hey parents, we all try to be extra careful with our children in the car, but then we get an important call or text. Remember, our children are watching. Make every drive a good example. Be in the zone. Turn off your phone. Visit childrenshospital.vanderbilt.org/BITZ to learn more about our Teen Driver Safety Program. Brought to you by Monroe Carroll Jr. Children's Hospital at Vanderbilt, the Ford Motor Company Fund, and the Allstate Foundation.
Hello, my name is Travis Williams, President and CEO of Academics and Athletic Consulting, focusing on educating and empowering tomorrow's collegiate athletic leaders. My passion is for the education and genuine concern and care for today's student athlete. It's the centerpiece of my life's work. A college education, both in and out of the classroom, is a truly rewarding benefit. For more information on AAC, you can go to www.academicsandathleticsconsulting.com. Once again, www.academicsandathleticsconsulting.com. Or you can follow me on Facebook at Academics and Athletic Consulting, or Twitter at Coach TWill24, or Instagram Travis L. Williams 24. Or you can call me at 404-542-6079. Once again, AAC is very proud to partner with J.R. McHenry of the Bossman Radio Show, covering sports and entertainment across the country. Please tune in weekly for informative, entertaining, and expert analysis on today's sports and entertainment topics. Thank you.
Hip-hop fans, I got a great album for you. The debut album from Family Grind ENT, True Speech and 313 Fresh. We're going to give you 2 discs, 33 songs of pure, genuine hip-hop. Albums available on iTunes, Amazon, Google Play. illstreetrex.com, and streaming live right now on Rhapsody, Beats Music, Spotify, Xbox Music, Slacker Radio, and SoundCloud. Check them out today. True Speech and 313 Fresh, Family Grind, ENT. Believe in it, get it.
A gorgeous tan from Suntan City gives you an inner glow that relights the fire when you run into your first crush.
Vicky, who was that?
An old boyfriend.
Lucky you just tanned at Suntan City.
Lucky he's single. We're doing lunch tomorrow.
Won't be single for long then.
During Tour of the City, try all 5 tans, including spray tan, for just $4.99. Restrictions may apply. Click to buy now.
When you're a teen, you finally get to make some of your own decisions. Who are you going to hang out with? What do you want to be? Are you going to glance at that text while driving? Remember, a split second is all it takes for something tragic to happen. Be in the zone. Turn off your phone. Visit childrenshospital.vanderbilt.org/BITZ to learn more about our teen driver safety program. Brought to you by Monroe Carroll Jr. Children's Hospital at Vanderbilt, the Ford Motor Company Fund, and the Allstate Foundation.
It's maybe the night that my dreams might let me know. All the stars are closer. All the stars are closer.
Tell me what you gonna do to me. Confrontation ain't nothing new to me. You could bring a bullet, bring a sword, bring a morgue, but you can't bring the truth to me.
Alexa, play Kendrick Lamar and SZA.
Okay.
Maybe the night that my dreams might let me know. All the stars are closer.
With Amazon Music, a voice is all you need. Get tens of millions of songs. Download the Amazon Music app today.
Yeah, it's your man JC, the host with the most, baby, and it goes down each and every Saturday night right here in the city of Memphis. That's right, y'all. It goes down at Clicks Sports Bar Memphis, baby. 3705 Malco Way, Memphis, Tennessee, 38125. Come out and join us, the Three Kings, each and every Saturday night for the livest karaoke in the city. Everybody gets in free till 10 p.m. Only $5 after. Great food. We got drink specials. We got all kind of games, man. We got the pool tables popping. Whatever you want, we got you, man. Come on out. Have a good time with us each and every Saturday night. That's Clicks Sports Bar, Memphis.
All right, folks, back on the Bossman show. Time for the Boss Report. Jay, bad takes was wild today. That was out of control.
Yes, it was.
Out of control. But I guarantee the Boss Report will be pretty disappointing as well. I guarantee that as well. So you ready for it?
Yep.
All right, folks. We've been waiting on it. It's time for it. It's here. It's the Boss Report. First story, Jay, is this. Destitute dancer decline. Mary J. Blige sends a thigh-high booted vibe to broke boys. Says, quote, she's done dealing with moneyless men.
I'm not understanding that.
Oh, well, Mary J. Blige has made a song talking about she's done dealing with moneyless broke men.
Oh, poor thing.
You chose these jabronis who didn't have no money.
Right, like, it's not like they had a gun to their head. All she has to do is just choose more carefully.
Boy. Mary J. Blige doing Blige-like things. Bad takes like this. Oh, goodness, here we go. We got Backup B.I. A haughty Houston heifer harasses and harangues a black woman happily taking pictures with her 1-year-old twins in the park. So we got a white woman calling police on a black woman taking pictures with her kids in the park.
Oh, you know what? Another Becky.
Yes.
This is getting out of hand. Now black people are having the police called on them because they're simply taking pictures at the park. So what was her complaint that they were supposedly doing? What, disturbing the peace?
They look suspicious.
Oh, you know what? She's suspicious. Like, she has a lot of nerve saying that this black family looks suspicious because they simply happen to be taking pictures at a public park. Yeah, that's so suspicious. Lady, get a life.
Hey, man, because they ain't better. We got this. Heisenberg, that you? 13 million worth of methamphetamines found hidden inside 350 packages of frozen strawberries and a drug bust in North Carolina. Come on and raise up. Take your shirt off. Twist it around your head like a helicopter.
That was pretty clever. That does seem like something Heisenberg from Breaking Bad would do. That definitely does seem like something he would do. Man, they was hiding in frozen strawberries.
Yes.
Wow.
You know how they got caught? At a weigh station.
And they knew the strawberries could not possibly weigh that much.
Why did the truck stop at the weigh? Should have skipped the weigh station. Should have skipped the weigh station.
Right.
That's what I'm talking about. Dumb.
It's like the dumb ways people get caught doing these things. I mean, I'm not a criminal either, just like you're not a criminal, but it's just like, okay, the way how they got caught was pretty dumb.
Weigh station took you out. Man, look, if all else fails, go to back roads. Go to the back road or skip the state or skip it. Or something. Damn. We got this one. That's meth up. Los Angeles bound plane forced to land after passenger strokes out after eating meth.
Oh, so a passenger was getting high on meth while the plane was flying in the air?
And stroked out. They had to land a plane. They stroked out.
Oh, wow. Well, my whole thing is if somebody don't get, you don't do that on a plane because it's like you have no control over your surroundings. It's not like you can just jump out of the plane if you freak out or something. I mean, I don't do it. I don't condone it to begin with. But it's like if you're going to do something like that, do it when you're on land. My gosh.
Exactly. We got this funny story. Constantly cheated on Khloe Kardashian, kicks flagrantly foul F-boy Tristan Thompson to the curb after he allegedly crushed Kylie Jenner's BFF Jordan Woods to Calabasas crumbs at a Valentine's Day party last week.
Trifling, just pure trifling. And the best friend is just as trifling too.
Yes, indeed.
He needs to go.
He should have been gone last year.
Period.
Wow, we got this. Cold. Man awakens to find his wife cheating on him. He reportedly stabs her and the lover.
He happened to awaken to her cheating on him?
Yes.
So wait, he was asleep and she brought her side piece to their house?
Yes, in the bed.
Wow. That is crazy. Yeah, I'm not condoning any type of violence at all whatsoever, but it's like, you can't be that trifling and bring your side piece to the house. You do that, that's what hotels are for. Hello, Motel 6, Days Inn, Holiday Inn, all that stuff. There's no excuse to bring your side piece back to the house. You don't do that.
Exactly. And we got this weird story. A Delaware worker is arrested after chopping off his boss's Johnson for not giving him a raise.
Hold up. People are going to that extremes now when they don't get a raise. He chopped off he pulled a Lorena Bobbitt on his boss.
Yes.
What did he do with the goods?
He threw it in the trash in the strip. My man is waiting for reattachment, I'm told, based on the story.
Oh, wow.
That's a bad take to be waiting for reattachment. Waiting for reattachment. That's a horrible line in the story. He's waiting for reattachment. Like, what?
Yeah, that really is. I mean, that is beyond messed up. Like, people shouldn't take things to that extreme. I mean, I get he wants his raise. I get it. But, you know, doing a Lorena Bobbitt onto his boss is not going to get him a raise. That's not how you do things.
This is another layer to it. How did he get to his Johnson?
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering. How did they... Yeah, like, how were they that close in the first place?
He used some hedge clippers, and he used a saw. I mean, what did he use again?
Yeah, that's a pretty large amount of skin to, you know, cut through. So... Yeah, there's more to this story.
Yeah, that is messed up. We got this bust down burglary. Owner of celebrity jewelry store in Atlanta, Icebox Jewelry, was tied up at home while strokers was being robbed by thuggery.
Okay, so the owner of this jewelry store was being tied up at home?
Yes, they went to his house, tied him up, went to the store, and robbed it blind.
Oh, man. That's pretty jacked up. I don't feel like that was like something random. That was something that was planned out. And they've been watching, whoever the robbers are, have been watching these people for quite some time.
Icebox Jewelry.
Like they knew where they lived?
He's very much known in Atlanta. Icebox Jewelry, a famous store here where a lot of rappers go and shop at with jewelry. So, he's known very well around town.
Yeah, that's pretty messed up. I mean, when you work so hard for something and then you just get robbed like that, all I know is I hope they got some type of insurance policy, to cover all the stolen merchandise.
You can only hope.
Can only hope.
We got this story, back to bite. Monique compares Steve Harvey to a sellout to being a house slave. See, he's nothing but a house slave. He's a house slave. I agree with you, Monique. Steve Harvey is a house slave and a sellout. He's a tap dancer cool. I agree.
Yeah, I actually did see part of the interview with Monique and Steve Harvey in regards to the beef that she had with Oprah, the writer of Empire. I forgot what his name is. It's at the tip of my tongue.
Lee Daniels.
Yeah, that guy. And from what I'm understanding, Steve Harvey was trying to get her to apologize.
Assimilate and they control the money. That kind of stuff.
Yeah, pretty much. Basically saying, as a black person, she can't always be truthful. She wants to have the money, especially when people are depending on her, is what he was saying to her.
Yeah, he's no good. He's a tap dancer and buck dancer. That's all Steve Harvey is. His book sucks too. Why?
Wasn't he endorsing Trump or visited the White House at some point?
He visited Trump Tower when doing the transition. Yep, he sure did. You know what that means? You are a tap dancer for life. And we got this story. Well, in Florida, a Florida man receives, get this, $908,000 tax refund. I guess from the IRS. Damn, he's good.
He got a $900,000 tax refund from the IRS for what again?
Finessing the IRS with some fake.
He simply finessed the IRS and got a $900,000 tax refund. That's almost $1 million.
Yep, that's what happened.
Oh, man. Yeah, that's definitely a lot of money. I've never heard of a tax refund that big.
Yeah, he did some fun. He finessed them numbers just the right way on TurboTax and got over. TurboTax, do your own tax, you can get over. But he got that audit and got busted. Ladies.
That's what happened.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you like the what's that birth control, the Monera, what it was called?
Mirena,
okay. Mirena. Well, we got some defects. We got some strong swimmers. Loving the Hip Hop's Erica Dixon, Scrappy Baby Mama, I don't really talk to like that, reveals that she was on the, what's it called, Mirena, and got next pregnant with twins. The Mirena went south on her. She had one of the ones that was defective. The Mirena went south on her.
Wow. Yeah, that's why people have to be careful with birth control. Birth control is not a 100% effective. I actually used Mirena myself. I actually had the Mirena implant for years, actually. Not only is the Mirena not 100% effective, because this isn't the first time I've heard of somebody getting pregnant while taking Mirena.
Wow.
But it can also cause diseases, like pelvic inflammatory disease and stuff like that.
She got a double surprise.
And she got twins, though, while Marina, yeah, that thing was definitely defective, but they're not healthy for women anyway. Any woman that has Marina right now, have that thing removed.
So, when I hear the Marina, I'm like, nah, I don't trust that. We gonna still use Trojan. Can't trust it. No. Can't trust it. No. Ain't gonna get me caught up. All right, well, Jay, we're coming in the Boss Report today. What is your take on today's reports today, Jay? Where is she headed after hearing we've heard the last hour?
My mind's still stuck on that $900,000 tax refund. I'm not even going to lie to you right now.
TurboTax. Get it on TurboTax.
That explains it.
But that audit made what the audit did. He didn't have those. He could not produce the numbers. He couldn't produce the goods. He got busted.
Yep.
Man, so folks, Boss Report, bad takes, they don't stop. So check all of the past ones out at BumbleShow.com. We're getting close to a new launch of a new platform. I don't want to jinx it still. It's coming. But I don't want to jinx it. So folks, stick with us. Hope you have a great week. Jay and Boss, we're out. Thank you all for listening to Bossman Show. We love you. Stick and stay with us next week. We got something better for you. We out!
And if you don't know, now you know.
Skipping the beat, you're not close enough, so that space between you and me, let's lose it. The way you're dancing, swaying to the music, girl, that body and how you move it. Every time you cross my mind, girl, I lose it.
Alexa, play the Country Heat playlist. Okay.
I don't think you know what you're doing to me. You got
With Amazon Music, a voice is all you need. Get tens of millions of songs. Download the Amazon Music app today.
It's maybe the night that my dreams might let me know. All the stars are closer. All the stars are closer.
Tell me what you gonna do to me. Confrontation ain't nothing new to me. You could bring a bullet, bring a sword, bring a morgue, but you can't bring the truth to me.
Alexa, play Kendrick Lamar and SZA.
Okay.
Maybe the night that my dreams might let me know. All the stars are closer.
With Amazon Music, a voice is all you need. Get tens of millions of songs. Download the Amazon Music app today.
Till the tears run down from my eyes, Lord, somebody, ooh, somebody, can anybody find me? Somebody to love.
Alexa, play hits from Queen.
Okay.
Somebody to love. Somebody.
With Amazon Music, a voice is all you need. Get tens of millions of songs. Download the Amazon Music app today.